All right, welcome back to the Beast Game Podcast. This is a review for Winchester. It's directed by Michael and Peter Spierig. If you remember, they also had done Jigsaw, which I gave a very low score to. They have also written this movie. It stars Helen Miren, Jason Clarke, and Sarah Snook. And the synopsis is, a citric firearms heiress believes she is haunted by the souls of the people killed by the Winchester repeating rifle. So the movie starts off with the woman waking up. She sees her son walking kind of in a transient state. She calls out to him, and he walks up to a window. She turns him around, and he says something demonic. So it then cuts to Jason Clarke. He is a therapist who also has a penchant for women. He's approached by someone from the Winchester Firearms Company. He's asked to evaluate Helen Miren's character, who is Sarah Winchester, to figure out why she's building onto a mansion without any regards to design, and it seems like she might be out of her mind. So the company wants to try to evaluate her to see if she's fit for having her share of the company. So Jason Clarke's character goes to the house. Helen Miren's character also has a niece that is staying there, who is the woman from the first scene where her son was walking in a transient state. So the whole movie is about Jason Clarke's character is there to assess Sarah Winchester and make sure that she's fit to run the company. Sarah Winchester believes the house is haunted. As the whole synopsis gave away, the crux of this movie is about the actual Winchester Firearms Company, and if it causes ghosts because people die by the guns that they produced. This movie is loosely based off of history. There was a real Sarah Winchester. She was married to William Winchester, who was a descendant of the person that started the Winchester Firearms Company. She did build a house that she thought that her house was cursed. This movie has every horror trope. It has people that are shivering cold, has jump scares, has child possession, has elderly people, has people talking to ghosts, has a skeptical person that is still skeptical beyond the point of logic. It has long hallway tracking shots. It has a long hallway tracking shot with the 180 turn that nothing is there. It also has a main character that has lost a loved one. The acting is poor. Some of the camera work is okay. The color grading for the outdoor shots are very washed out. And it has a third act that is just completely stupid. Helen Miren tries her best with this garbage of a script to save this movie, but she can't. Jason Clarke's character is, again, the skeptical doctor. He doesn't believe in ghosts, and he doesn't do a very good job in this movie. The little boy, he doesn't really amount to much of anything other than he just needs to be there to push the story along. A lot of the things that happen in this movie are just fabricated just because of the mystery of the Winchester house. One thing I have a problem with, this is about guns. The people that are security for Sarah Winchester are walking around with the same guns she's complaining about that are killing people, trying to kill ghosts. That doesn't make sense. The whole thing is just completely silly. It's not worth your time. James wanted to go see this. I told him, just don't even go. There's no point for him to go see this movie, even though he loves horror movies. I just told him not to go. This is a waste of time. You shouldn't pay money for this. You could probably see better movies on Netflix or Amazon Video. So I'm giving this a 0. There's no theatrical value to this movie. None whatsoever. And I did say a positive, which was Helen Miren trying to make sense of this garbage, but it's a 0. Don't make movies like this. And that's the Beast Game Podcast.